What's happening? This is Bradley Juby, and today is Top 10 Thursday, and I will discuss the top 10 foreign countries I would like to visit. Considering the fact that I've never traveled outside of the United States, so there's a really big world out there, and I haven't really seen a lot of it, but this is just a top 10 list of foreign countries that I would like to visit. I already said that. It was a little redundant. But anyway, let's get blazing, shall we? Number 10, Mexico. Yes, Mexico. Especially some of those nice beaches they got there. Like Cancun or Cozumel. Yeah, I think I'd hit that. I'd hit those beaches. Yeah, maybe one day me and Lauren can be on the beach. Number 9, Israel. Yeah, because, Israel is the Holy Land, and I want to go where Jesus went, go to the places Jesus went, where he taught, and where all the Crusaders fought oh so long ago. That's right. Well, the Crusades may not be right, but I'd still want to go see where they all fought, where they were all fought. Well, anyway. And number 8, Greece. That's right, Greece. I'd like to see Athens and Mount Olympus and Corinth and yes, even Sparta. Or what used to be Sparta. Seriously, those Spartans were pretty brutal. Let me tell you that. They were just that awesome. Well, anyway, and number 7 is a little somewhere else in the Mediterranean, but it too was a pretty brutal place at one point, but not so much anymore. Not really anymore, though. And that would be Italy. Italy. In particularly, I would love to visit Rome. Because at one time, Rome ruled the world. It was the capital of all of Western civilization. And they had the Colosseum, which was pretty awesome. Although the gladiatorial games were pretty brutal and all that stuff, but still. Yeah, the Colosseum, is pretty much an entertainment venue. Is what it was meant to be. Considering the fact that so many of our contemporary sports arenas are all modeled after the Colosseum's design, so yeah. We're all a bunch of copycats. Well, anyway, number 6, Ireland. I would love to visit Ireland. With all of its green and snake-free glory, minus the IRA, of course. I don't even think the IRA is really that big anymore, really, but anyway. And number 5, La France. Yes. Yeah. I have some ancestry from France, and I would of course love for me and Lauren to go to Paris, see the Eiffel Tower, And at number 4, Japan. Well, hopefully there's not all that radiation from Fukushima. Because, I don't want to get radiation from there. But I still want to visit Japan because it looks pretty nice. And I hear the people there are very polite. I mean, super polite. That's what I hear. Anyway, number 3, Scandinavia. Scandinavia. Now, technically, it's not one country. It's like 3 or 4 countries. It's Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Iceland, and Finland. But, yeah, although it's probably going to be really cold up there, but still, I'd like to visit Scandinavia because it's where the Vikings come from. I really like Vikings. Vikings are awesome. And maybe the Minnesota Vikings will be awesome this year. I don't know. Although they don't have Adrian Peterson, but yeah. Maybe they'll win a Super Bowl one day. I don't know. But anyway, Number 2, the United Kingdom. Of course, who wouldn't want to visit the United Kingdom? Go to London. Ooh, London's. I would love to see London, see Big Ben, and the palaces, and the Old Bailey, and all those awesome places. But it's not just England. I also would like to go to Scotland. And considering the fact that so much of our culture comes from Great Britain, in particular, Shakespeare, the Beatles, Doctor Who, King Arthur, and all that other wonderful stuff. Okay, before I get to my number 1, I got some honorable mentions. I'd like to go to Canada. Maybe go visit a friend of mine from Canada named Caitlin Wilson. Shout out to you, Caitlin. Go to Toronto, where Rush is from, one of my favorite bands. I'd like to go to Puerto Rico for an honorable mention, because it's Caribbean and it's probably got some pretty sweet beaches too. And Jamaica is another one I'd like to go to, because it's the Caribbean, it's got beaches. And for some reason I'd like to go to Egypt, particularly because of the pyramids. I would love to see the pyramids and the Sphinx and all that other sweet stuff. I like to see stuff from like ancient civilizations. Of course, my number 1 foreign country I would like to visit, of course, is Germany, better known as Deutschland. Okay. And not because of that certain crazy political party that rose up in the 1930s. Yeah. No, mostly it's because I have ancestry from Germany. Yeah, I probably couldn't drink beer though, because they gave us bratwurst. That's pretty awesome. And I'd also like to visit Wittenberg, which is where Martin Luther penned his 95 Theses and started the Protestant Reformation there. Also, I want to check out that Autobahn. That Autobahn looks pretty cool. I wish we had an Autobahn here in Oklahoma. I wish like the Turner Turnpike was like the Autobahn. You could get there in like 40 minutes. You can get to Tulsa and Oklahoma City in 40 minutes, man. That'd be nice. Yeah, but they got some rules on the Autobahn. So, well, anyway, that is my top 10 Thursday. Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube if you want anything to talk about for Free Format Friday. Tomorrow, hit me up. Share this. Spread this around. Get the word out that Bradley Juby TV is in the house. Tell the world about Bradley Juby TV and the Jubitarians. Well, anyway, this is Bradley Juby.